Hi, I'm Robert Virding. I work for Erlang Solutions in Stockholm, where I do some consulting and quite a lot of training in and around Erlang, and also developing other systems as well, based on top of Erlang. What I'll be talking about here it'll be the final keynote, and a little bit about why Erlang exists, what we were trying to do, where we got inspiration from, and how we've inspired other people as well too for it. That's the basic idea of the whole thing for it. One, I think it is a powerful language, yes. I think it's never been sold or pushed that much because of the type of systems we were originally planning on when we're designing it. Right? An alternative example is Elixir, which is based on Erlang. Must say, it's a skin. It's a thin skin and a very thick skin with lots of different applications, but they put a lot of effort into spreading Elixir within a community of doing things for it and people using it, which was never quite happened in the same way for Erlang. There are two different types of communities and two different type of standard basic users who use it and expect different things from it as well too. Okay, naturally I see the Elixir success as part of Erlang's success because it's based on it. It uses ideas from it, but they've extended it and added new things and enormous pack of useful libraries for doing things right, which we didn't have. So far it's gone well. Okay, I've only been here half a day. So I was here yesterday, but I did not go to any of the workshops for it that I hadn't planned. I had a bit of trouble planning my trip down here. Otherwise it's gone well. I think it's very much dependent on the type of application they're doing or the fundamental properties of the application. We have to get in. So Erlang has been designed to be used in a concurrent system, in concurrent language, distributed systems as well. There's basic support for distribution built into the language. It's things like, massive concurrency, fault tolerance. I mean, we were originally looking at telecom systems, and yes, you've got massive concurrency, but you also have the requirement that when things go wrong, because things always go wrong, the system must be able to handle that and contain it and not crash. So you need support for doing that, as well as the concurrency, and this we built into the language. And that type of application is much more common than we realized from the very beginning. When you have the same thing, I want to set up, I'm a successful company, I want to set up a web server, and I want to be able to handle 100,000 connections coming up, people coming in, but I don't want my server to crash. So things will go wrong, but how can I make a system that can handle things going wrong, maybe losing a connection, but the system as a whole will not die? That's the type of thing we were looking at. And again, we were focusing more on telecoms applications, but it's much more common type of system than we expected, we knew about at the very beginning. Well, Joe, we miss you, definitely. I miss you as a friend. I miss arguing with you, because we were always arguing about things. I mean, arguing in this sense in the positive way. I mean, the whole development of Erlang was about arguing, right? But in getting the right things out. So I miss him very much in that sense of doing that. So, yeah, listen to him.